Hey everybody, it's your boy Biki with the Untitled Game Show and the Elder Scrolls Legend Central. And for you guys today on November 29th, 2017, Bethesda and Direwolf has put out brand new patch notes for update. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 68 for Return of Clockwork City, which is coming out in just one day. And if you didn't already know it, let me just explain. If somehow you're brand new, the release is tomorrow. You can pre-order for $9.99. You get all the story arc together, and you get yourself a premium version of the Lonith card, which is actually a premium alternate version of the Lonith card. Also, you could go ahead and buy it individually. Individual story acts can be bought for $7.99 or $1,000 in-game gold. So you can buy the expansion with in-game gold, and once you complete one act, you can go ahead and buy the other act after that. Now, Return to Clockwork City obviously is very important, but I actually think the most important thing in this update is this one line right here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Barbers is a danger and a beast and is a good boy. Oh my goodness. I love little things like that. And a good boy. Nice little touch. Nice little touch, Direwolf. Nice little touch. Now, let's go over what's actually in the update that's really important for all this lot of big new stuff coming. And at the end of this video, if you guys want to hang out, me and CVH actually went ahead and had a few different matches between each other in the preview event for Return of Clockwork City. So if you guys want to see some of the new cards and how they could interact, I played with a neutral themed deck, monk deck, with some of the new cards. I played with a scout deck with some new cards to counter some big threats, and it's really interesting to see how some of these new cards play out. And I know some of you guys are not in the preview event, so I'm gonna attach that to the end of this video as a little bonus for anybody who wants to stick around and watch me and CVH play some matches. It's gonna be real fun and interesting stuff. If you guys want to see that, stay till the end. Alright, let's talk about the Arena update first, because that's the first thing they posted up, and it's actually quite interesting. So Arena is going to be updated with the Return of Clockwork City cards in Arena. They're going to be showing up a lot more frequently, and a lot more neutral cards are going to be showing up there as well, just because it's what you would do with a new expansion coming out. It's a great way for players to just go ahead into Arena and just mess around and just try out a lot of different cards really quickly and see what they could come up with. I always like that they do this, and the ranks will be resetting. Rank 1 be lowered by 3 ranks, rank 2 to 3 be lowered by 2 ranks, rank 5 to 6 be lowered by 1 rank. I'm always happy when ranks get reset. And also Solo Arena is going to be finally getting a little more adjustment, making existing decks have been modified with the intent of lowering difficulty and including Clockwork cards. I think that's actually really smart. Sometimes Soul Arena could get really savagely hard, and as somebody who generally likes difficulty, just sometimes there has been a situation I'm like, oh man, if you just don't get that perfectly starting hand, you're just so screwed. So I'm glad that they actually did lower. This is one of those cases that I'm like, I'm definitely okay with a little bit less difficulty in Soul Arena, especially for the newer players out there. Alright guys, alright, let's keep on moving on from there. Let's talk about the creature type stuff right here. If you guys didn't know about that already, here we go. So creatures basically have multiple types. That's why I was saying my Barbers being Daedra and a Beast. She's going to become an Imperial and a Nord. This is something I've seen on Reddit before, so I think people are going to be finally happy that's actually going to be getting fixed. I absolutely love this one. Skeleton Dragon is going to both be a skeleton and a dragon. This is going to be absolutely epic for Bone Colossus. So Bone Colossus and Skeleton Dragons are going to mess together even better in decks, so I can't wait to see the combos people use for those two cards together. So I like that a lot right there. Hero is finally getting into the spirit of the Sovereign God, gaining spirit in addition to a Nord. I like that one right there. Let's talk about user interface over here, guys. In addition to the 4 Clockwork City themed playmats backgrounds, 3 new Dark Brotherhood themed playmats backgrounds, and 2 new Skyrim themed playmat backgrounds are going to be added. Now, I've been playing the preview, and these look amazing. Definitely, you guys are going to want to check them out. They're pretty nice, guys. Pretty nice. The retry button is probably one of the greatest things added to the game when it comes to story-based content. Just being able to instantly retry a match against an AI like that is so much fun. It makes you just be able to, like, okay, in certain difficulties in master mode and matches, some of them are just like so based on you getting the right hand. I'm gonna actually have a guide from master mode on how to actually go ahead and beat some of like the story 1 act stuff, because I've been tinkering and putting decks together. I'll be uploading them to YouTube, and I'm gonna be also also posting the deck lists on Legends Decks that you guys can go ahead and use to try to craft together something that could actually defeat Master Mode. Now, a lot of these decks I'm putting together are going to be quite expensive. They're not going to be budget-friendly decks, unfortunately, because some Master difficulty really requires you to use some of the late-game cards. So you want to be very smart when using your goal on your Soul Gems over the next few weeks, if you're definitely going to be tackling the story mode of Master difficulty. And you may even want to buy some packs if you are a new player and don't have everything yet, because it's going to definitely, Master difficulty is a challenge, but it's a fun challenge once you actually go ahead and beat it. Alright, let's keep on talking about that right there. Moving from there. Yeah, the additional connection quality indicators now displayed. So like when you have poor connection, there's going to be something on the right side of the screen that goes ahead and pops up. If you guys have been watching my streams, you might have seen it a few different times already. It's going to be really important, especially for mobile play, because on mobile, sometimes I feel like I have good connection, but this new indicator, I can show you like, oh no, I'm practicing somewhere that has bad connection. Maybe I should move a little bit in the area I am, because sometimes where I play, I don't have good connection on mobile. And other few little things right there. Let's move on from there. We have the VFX right over here. So a lot of new VFX changes. Time is running out has its own now unique VFX. There's going to be a bunch of new VFX for the Return of Clockwork City. So that's awesome right there. New titles, 12 new titles have been added related to Clockwork City, cards and story content. So that's awesome right there. Titles and quests will now progress during memory story missions. These special puzzles games would make compelling certain titles undesirable. Okay, all right. So now this is where I actually really want to talk about the bug fixes. All right, there's a lot of important stuff here. We're not going to go through every single one, but I did want to start right here with ba-bam. Okay. High, I'm just going to high H because I always say it wrong, will now trigger for creatures with the same power and health that receives a different power and health buff on summon. For example, playing a Northern Fire brand with high H and Brahma armor in play will result in a 3/3 Northern Fire brand. Yes! Yes! I wanted this. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes. I know I'm probably not one of the only peoples, but I feel like as a content creator, I'm one of the few ones I really want to see this card get played. I feel like in the long run of this game, this card could become so much fun building decks around it. Now that we finally have a way to return supports from the graveyard, it's going to be so much more enjoyable to try to keep this on the field. Alright, moving on from there, let's talk about some other really important stuff that really, I can't believe that is finally getting fixed. Okay, Shadowmere. So Shadowmere was previously functioning, but not visually retaining keywords buff through death. So now Shadowmere will actually retain everything. So that's pretty damn cool. I like that a lot. That's a really good one right there. Pureblood Elders getting an update as well. See what she's getting. Buffs now correctly update based on its new owner's max magicka when it is stolen. So let's say you're playing a scout deck, you have 16, let's say you have 18 magicka, you know, Pureblood Elder activates her effect, and you're playing against a steel mage, you know, a mage that has arrest and other ways to steal creatures. When it's stolen now, if that mage who stole it from you will not get the fully upgraded version of Pureblood Elder. So that makes sense to me. Definitely does. Let's keep on going. Let's talk about Lay Down Arms right over here, because I think that one's actually interesting too. Okay, Lay Down Arms previously had a weird interaction with temporary buffs. Now it removes any temporary buffs on the creature it is played on. So that's really good that they go ahead and fix that right there. So that's good enough. And let's go ahead, and one more I wanted to mention was Chanter of Akatosh right here, which I never had this situation happen, but I'm glad that it's actually being fixed. Chanter of Akatosh will now trigger even when both lanes are full if the action plays result in a lane not being full. So that's actually really a good just gameplay fix. Like, I'm pretty sure some people out there have ran into this, and that's maybe one of the reasons they don't play this card, Chance of Akatosh. Now the card becomes a little bit more playable in the scenarios where this would actually screw you up, where you want to, like, you know, you're gonna play an action and the action is gonna destroy some of your creatures and the opponent creature, and now there's room and now activate. So I think that's a great little add. I'm glad they're fixing stuff like that, and obviously there's other interesting bug fixes to the game. I'm really hyped. If you want to read everything in detail, I'll leave a link down below. Like always, guys, you know I'm just so excited, and it's time for you guys to go check out this fun match that me and CVH had. And once again, I'm gonna apologize to CVH because at the beginning of the video I call him CVS. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's me versus CVS. CVS. I'm so sorry, CVH. I said CVS. Oh, that's just too good. That is just too good. CVH. I am playing a neutral deck featuring some of the new cards. He said a control deck. I like how we both didn't even bother change our titles. That's how you could tell when people have played this game for so long, even when we were in a previews. I'm like, doesn't even matter. I didn't even change my avatar. It's just exactly a new game.
Learning. Greetings.
Just the new cards. Okay.
May you walk on warm sands.
2 actions. Nothing. Not yet. Yes, I normally would play, but you could keep it for turn 5 and combo it then. You could keep it for turn 5, combo it then, and go from there. Or we could use this, turn him into,
I can't stand interruptions.
that.
I can't stand interruptions.
For the reach, let us stand together.
Okay.
Let none defile our temple.
Knight of the Hour.
I can't stand interruptions.
Now he's most likely going to be playing. He's most likely going to be playing.
God.
Ice Storm.
Back where you came from.
So I need to be very careful of that.
Let none defile our temple.
I can't stand interruptions.
So now we see if we get hit with Ice Storm or not. Or does he come out with support removal? Lightning bolts and a Harpy. Okay. Yeah, with that. So that's one of the new cards right there. It gains me health and it gets me the remove.
I can't.
Now I'm not playing any support removals, so that kind of sucks for me. He gets a prophecy. We'll keep the word wall. With only 4 creatures in the graveyard, there's seriously no reason to play Journey yet. I really wish I played some support removals. He did technically tell me he was playing a support mage, so it's my own fault for not actually playing into it.
Now I understand.
So he got another action. Hopefully it's not Ice Storm, because if it's Ice Storm, he'll just be able to wipe the whole field right away without taking much of a loss for doing it. I keep Journey just to play long game if I get a chance. So here we got Clockwork Keeper. I'm most likely not gonna win this. Not in the current I enjoy that animation. Yeah, some of the new animations are pretty cool. Like when she finds an item, it's actually pretty cool. We're on the cusp
of a major discovery.
So you gain a card every time you draw. Killing this would have been kind of smart to keep cards out of his hand, but
by all the powers of the eight.
There goes that. Now this basically becomes the bane of my existence. That basically becomes the bane of my existence.
I know just what to do with this.
That was fought well.
It's pretty much it for me. Without support removals, I'm not going to be able to do much.
We're on the cusp of a major discovery.
For the reach, let us stand together.
I don't want to use this yet because if I get Drain Vitality, I'll be able to. Hey, what's up? Thank you. I can use Drain Vitality to ping everything on the field. Treasure map, so another support.
I know just what to do with this.
The forebears guide me.
Oh, that's too good. That's too good. So he's not willing to attack. He still has the Gold Brand at 12. No reason for me to play this. Oh, GG. Well, GG.
Lead me into battle.
We're on the cusp of a major discovery.
Let's keep going to Tesla. Oh, man. He got Parthenax. I want to see what I get.
The winds favor us.
Oh God.
The forebears guide me. For Savanger! Your soon.
Swims at night. Mechanical ally.
There's no prize for second place.
Oh, all these word walls and no shouts?
No
Are you joking
place.
me? Oh well.
There is life in this machine yet.
This day is mine. That was fought well.
I mean, it's cool to see that, though.
I know just what to do with this.
So, if you guys ever wondered, you can do that with COD Collect the Piercing Javelin it and then give yourself a card. At least he got like one of the. This is probably one of the worst cards in the game for an epic.
There's no prize for second place.
As an epic, is a pretty bad card.
There's no prize for second place.
Good game. So if he wants another match, we could go for another one. Support removals needed. Yeah, definitely, definitely, that is true. I'll do. Okay. So, let's go. And I'm actually not going to take out anything here. Yeah. That's about it. Let's just try that. Can't guarantee it's gonna work, but let's see. I could add more support removals, but we'll just keep it as is. I actually think my archer, because it's a support deck, my archer deck that I used yesterday during the story mode would technically work best because of the giant, the Y'all archer, all those cards that I have that's meant to remove support. But I don't want to play with the things I've already played with. I'll prefer just play with more fun stuff and see what happens. I love the background. It's so cool. Like seeing it go in that circle right there. It's a really cool sight. We'll keep one. Obviously, if he's playing the same exact deck, it's a good card to just have on in hand future. Alright, first elixir's out. I kept this in just because I want to test it. It's not really that I know it's going to work great in scout decks all around, but with Word Wall being Word Wall, it's a good card to, I think, to have around.
The waters of life.
Mostly support decks don't try to win aggro really fast. I'm going to play this in the left lane. And then anyways, I can use Shadow Shift to move it to the right lane. I use Shadow Shift to move it to the left lane if I need to next turn, then use Dragon to remove it. Because Dragon's gonna do, wait, no, does Dragon do 4? Right away 3. Oh, it only does 3. So that's that. So we'll just go ahead and so that was one of the new cards right there.
Seed and spleen.
Now he can't use Treasure Map to pull out his supports. Okay. We'll just get some health ourselves. I'm playing in left lane because I would prefer him to trade. We don't want to play anything out just yet. This is not going to make... This will keep cards in his hand, but it may not technically make me lose. Okay.
Let's go then.
If I see that he's going to be
time
trying
is
to
precious.
keep that, I will... Do that there. So he's stealing my cards. So a lot of the cards I have, he would have. I'm here, guys. Just give me a moment. What's up?
When Jimmy was using the PlayStation, he messed up my folder. Also, what he else do, and also he changed the name for no, so he was down the games he shouldn't download.
I'll check it out later. Just play your games, okay? Alright. My nephew won't game stuff. Sorry.
1,000.
These streets are mine!
What have we here? You must be cleansed.
So if he was planning on playing... So I don't want to put everything in one lane because of Dawn's Wrath, potentially. I don't think Dawn's Wrath... Hello, Arns. Right now I'm playing CVS for everybody just joining us. He's playing Support Mage. I am playing, well, Scout. Because... Scout. Because Scout. Because Scout. So we need this to go into our graveyard to get it back to remove that. So... It hasn't died yet, so... We only have one Drain Vitality.
Mother of mine, my scales move in shadow.
It's also fine to play these.
Shall we put in a dishonest day's work?
Then... we'll end. Everything but the right fucking card dies. Everything but the right one.
By all the powers of the Eight. Reverse!
Waiting for it though.
You must be cleansed.
Not giving them any chance to keep those alive. So we haven't seen Cloud Ren Keeper yet. We've only seen one Tower Alchemist. He could sit here all day and get cards from this, so that has to be removed eventually.
You must be cleansed.
We don't want him to steal my Manticora. Because he's going to be playing the... I mean, I don't want him to steal my Parthenax.
We're on the cusp of a major discovery. I'll scout ahead.
Scout and patrol. Nicely done. Nice one.
Nicely done.
That's pretty good.
I know just what to do with this.
God damn, got the exact card he needed? Wow. We are playing Hiss Groves.
There's always a way, and I can always find it.
Oh my god. I wonder if it's a Dragonborn.
There's no prize for second place.
I wonder if it's the Dragonborn.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
Not gonna run out of cards. I think if I run out of cards, it would not be smart.
There's no prize for second place.
Going aggro.
You call it theft, I call it learning.
Sooner or later. All right, here we go.
What have we here?
So he can't steal. I wanted to make sure Taz can't go right into the graveyard. He can't steal it now. Tez cat.
I can't stand interruptions.
There we go.
There's no prize for second place.
There we go.
Let none defile our temple.
There we go.
Let none defile our temple.
He's going for the win. He's going the distance.
My scales move in shadow.
I don't need to do any of that yet. Then we will. I doubt it. I can't be sure he's not playing on Carno. On Carno with Dart Rebirth could be just enough to screw me. So we got we have 7 health here. We got more health here from using Soul Tear. We got 2 coming out from His Grove. He is playing Blast, we know that, which I'm kind of surprised to see. He's played 1 Blast. I'm not sure if he got, well, yeah, he's playing 1 Blast. Not sure how many more. He still hasn't used the Dragonborn yet.
I can't stand interruptions.
I shall end the blasphemy.
We do have weakness in our deck.
There's no prize for
So
second
he's going
place.
for the win.
Powers of the 8.
Oh my god, yes. Alright, here we go. Please tell me he has the Dragonborn. Let's find out. He has no creatures! Huh. He has no creatures.
Scout ahead.
He has no creatures. Keep.
If I can't steal it, it can't be stolen.
Because these are all actions.
There's no prize for second place.
Please don't be Dawn's Wrath. Don't be Dawn's Wrath. Don't be Dawn's Wrath. And if it's Blast, don't get him. Because 3 of these are actions, or these are actions, support, or items. We know what actions, support, or item. That's what these 3 are. Doubt it's an item. He hasn't played any items. There goes Dawn's Wrath. We knew it was a possibility. We could learn again. Okay.
The hist revives.
We have this for the win. We just need to get him down to 11. Once he's at 11, we'll just test cat it and win the match. So 2 of these, once again, are all 2 of these are items or support. Hello Biki, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty good, man. Final Clown 7. Right now I'm playing CVH. And I have board control with creatures. He has his supports from the elixirs. I haven't even had to play Parthenax yet, because I wanted to make sure that I don't want to play Parthenax and him do Dragonborn and steal it. I played these twice, but unfortunately they haven't been able to get anything yet. But it tells you something. If this doesn't activate, okay. Surprised to see this there. Surprised to see that. I'm very surprised to see that. Oh, that's surprising. I was not expecting that. Dual lightning bolts. Dual lightning bolts. Good game.
That was fought well. It has been an engaging hunt.
Oh, that's right. Great value. Oh man, that whole match. A whole entire match. I just did not. I was expecting Parthenax, and I just did not even see. It didn't even come. Oh my goodness! I was just all the time. I was like, "Hey, where the fuck is Parthenax coming?" Great match. Great match. Holy moly. Alright, just let him know. Hold on to. Hold on a second, guys. I want to make sure on Mirak. I was like, I know it's Dragonborn something, but Mirak. Alright, so there you go, guys. That was me and CVH playing a few matches right there on Legends. I think that was pretty fun. If he wants to challenge me again, he could, of course, just message me. This Thursday, once this officially gets released, the patch is out with all the patch notes. I just think this is going to be such a fun Oh, it's going to be so cool to see all the decks that people put together. Of course, CVH is an awesome player, so I can't wait to see what he's able to put together. And I definitely want to play more with Dwimmers. You guys know me. I'm definitely more casual. I'm most hyped to play with the Dwimmer decks more than anything else. This is the Scout deck I was just playing with. I'm more hyped to play with the Dwimmer deck more than anything else. So that's going to be really fun. If you guys want to see more, just always let me know. And you can always challenge me to matches. If you're on my Twitch stream, just send me a message and say, hey, you want to have a match? And we definitely could do that. All right, everybody on YouTube later. Twitch people hang out. We got some more stuff to play.